Alright. How's it going, everybody? Kane541204 here, or as I like to be known as, Harley D. Stacy. And I am here to finally do some other gameplay video stuff on my channel, other than just Dungeons & Dragons. So, we're actually going to be sitting down playing the newest Pokemon game, Pokemon Brilliant Diamond. Perfect timing. Of course, I have the signature glare on my glasses, I guess. I guess it's just my brand now. So, we're going to get started on this Nuzlocke, but first, I'm going to let this play out. Excuse my voice if it's a little scratchy. I'm just coming off of a sickness that, yeah, I was dealing with it for a couple days, so pardon my voice. Oh, so good. Alrighty. Let's get started with this little adventure. Now you'll notice I have already technically started. More accurately, I've just gotten to the opening bit. Primarily because, well, the opening section with talking to Rowan and everything is, well, it takes a minute to get through. So I just decided, you know what, I'm going to start right here. I picked the girl. I'm playing as Dawn just because I think her design is better than Lucas, personally. So. Hey! You saw the news report that was on TV, right? You know, search the Red Gyarados, the mysterious appearance of the ferocious Pokemon in a lake. That show got me thinking. I'll bet our local lake has a Pokemon like that in it, too. So that's what we're gonna do. We'll go find a Pokemon like that. I guess. Or, not. Oh, this brings back a lot of nostalgia for me. When I was a kid, I used to play Pearl version. So this is I got Diamond specifically because I used to play Pearl all the time. All right, to the lake. Let's find us a Red Gyarados. Oh, I'm not gonna be able to do that voice this whole time, am I? I'll have to continue it another day, but I can't do the voice right now. Hey, what's going on? Professor, there's nothing out of the ordinary on the other side, either. I may have been mistaken. Something appears to be different than it was before, but... fine. It's enough that we saw the lake. Lucas, we're leaving. Professor... you've been gone for 4 years now. How are you enjoying being back in the Sinnoh region? There is one thing I can say. There are many rare kinds of Pokemon in Sinnoh. The region should serve us very well in regards to our studies. Excuse me. Let us pass. If I need to turn the game down or anything, somebody let me know. Sorry, folks. What was that about? Those two. Huh? Vivian! Let's go check this out! Oh, yeah. I named my character Vivian off of, my D&D character. What's that? Don't go into the tall grass. No problem, no problem. We won't be in there long enough for wild Pokemon to come out. Says you. It's a briefcase? Those people forgot it here. What are we supposed to do with it? We can try to return it, but who are they? I heard them say professor. Not long in the frickin' grass, my ass. Come on, Barry. Okay. Look, these are Pokeballs. Let's battle using the Pokemon in there. Which one do you want? So, normally, I would roll a dice, but... I would either normally roll a dice, or I would let the viewers decide. You know, kind of keep it random. Unfortunately for me, I've only got one person watching, and I don't even know if it's an actual person. So, if it's an actual person, go ahead and type something into the chat. We have a choice between Turtwig, which is a grass type, Chimchar, who is a fire monkey, and a penguin. And they're gone. Dice it is. That is a 4. Chimchar. Oh boy. This music is so good. No point reading it. The dialogue is essentially the same as basic Diamond and Pearl. So, I'll leave it on screen long enough for people who are rewatching this through backlog, if that's anybody at all. But until I get actual viewers, I'm just gonna skip through the dialogue. Oh, I guess I do kind of have to explain the rules of my Nuzlocke. So, I can type those actually into chat, just so... there we go. So, my 5 rules that I am using is the first Pokemon I see, I catch in each route. If a Pokemon faints, I have to release it. My battle style is set. Dupes and family clause is in effect. However, if the Pokemon faints, I cannot replace them with a Pokemon of that family. And 5, no healing items in battle. I don't hold strictly to the nicknaming convention rule, where you have to nickname your Pokemon, so I will not be doing that. So, alright. Hoping this works. Sorry, I've just gotten done eating, so my lips are a little dry. I am playing on my Switch, you know, so. Today has been a bit of a day, so this is kind of my way of relaxing and, you know, just chilling. Of course, I say that getting ready to play a frickin' Nuzlocke. You know, that's one way to stress me out faster than nothing else in the universe. I learned after Sword and Shield that you should always turn autosave off, just because after the whole Sword and Shield debacle, I just, I don't trust it. So, of course, I'm just doing a Nuzlocke for this. A Nuzlocke, obviously, is essentially hard mode. I have my own personal file that I'm playing through on this. I'm just about ready to hit the endgame stuff. So, I'm super excited for that. But yeah. Gotta get through all these random encounters because, duh. You know, RPG. I actually thought about recording some of this and doing a review on it. I wonder if I can record at the same time. Let's find out. Oh wow, I can. That's cool. Got a C-stick here, just for videos. I'm actually gonna have an edited video. That's gonna be kind of neat. Bye. Would you like to give it a nickname? No, unfortunately I would not. It's like the one rule that's never really enforced is the name change. So, And I have a tendency to roleplay when I play these games. So, for my role-playing experience, I'm going to actually just do it normal. I'm going to keep their natural names, and we will go from there. To do so is necessary to collect data using Pokemon. That is what I wish to ask of you. I want you to entrust you with a Pokedex. Sure. Yeah, I'll take it. This music is beautiful, by the way. I don't care what anybody says. The one thing that Pokemon's got right is their music. Like, no joke. Oh man, I could jam to this stuff all day. And I do. Oh man, I love this music. I think the funny thing about trying to do like streaming stuff and everything is that you gotta kind of try and, you know, obviously you have to try and entertain an audience. But the problem with entertaining an audience for those that start out is that entertaining an audience is really hard when there's no audience to entertain. You know, and obviously that's like, well, duh. But for me, it's just one of those where it's like, that's kind of what I want to do, is I want to entertain. But I'm not very entertaining. But one of the things I'm doing right here is I'm getting Pokeballs, which means I'm starting my lock early, which a lot of people will tell you is not a good idea. But for me personally, I like to start the lock pretty early, especially when it comes to Diamond and Pearl. The fact that it lets you just buy Pokeballs the moment you're done talking to Rowan is just great. Diamond and Pearl is one of my favorites because of the fact that you can start your adventure pretty quick. Oh wow, there's a Bidoof in this grass. Usually Starly's right here. So just start out. I don't know how long I intend to go for, but I did not check my Chimchar's stat block. Already I can tell my Chimchar is going to be a bit of a hassle. Okay, let's check Chimmy Boy. Ah. Oh, my heart. My Fire Boy. My physical Fire Boy has a detriment to him. Oh, my poor heart. Ooh, Unaware. I have an Unaware Bidoof with a pretty high defense stat. Heck yeah. That's pretty good. Yeah, I'll take it. That's really good. Especially at level 2. Okay. Cool. I may actually use you, Bidoof. And that's not me being ironic. I like to use every Pokemon I catch in a lock, or at least I try to. All right, let's get my Starly. The funny thing is you can actually kind of game the system in a Nuzlocke like this pretty easily. All you have to do is go to the lake and here, and that literally leaves only one Pokemon in the next patch of grass past this point. Can I just say I wish you could actually keep the hat off your avatar? That would be great. What level is this Starly? It's only level 2. Stay in the ball. Yeah. Whoop. There we go. Would you like to give a nickname? No. And by the time I find the name raider, I will probably have names for them. But as a roleplay that I like to do with these games, I like to actually discern their names based off of what happens as we go. So I will develop names for them as we go along. Mostly because I think it actually makes it a lot more emotional, because you actually take the time to think about their nicknames as you play, instead of just going, oh, you're a bird, Tweety. You know, just having a random, giving them a random name, or doing what Jared Knabenbauer does, where he will start off with a letter and just kind of give a random name off that. I like to roleplay to where it's like, oh, well, I don't have a name. Why don't you have a name? I'm out here in the wild. Why do you think I don't have a name? Everybody recognizes me as a Bidoof. So it's like, by the time I get to the town with the name raider, it's like, oh, I have a name for all of you. So, and by that point, it'd be like, oh yeah, we trust you enough to give us a name. Wow, Professor Rowan asked you to do something that big? Okay, dear, go for it. Your mom's got your back. Oh, I know, Vivian, I got something that you'll find useful. The guidebook. Okay. Obtain the guidebook. Put the guidebook in your bag with the key items pocket. It's guidebook, take it with you. If you have any questions about your adventure. Does anybody even crack that thing open? Like, genuine question. Does anybody actually open that thing? Gee, a journey full of adventure. I envy you, kid. Plus, you're not alone. You have your Pokemon with you. I wish I could go instead. I'm just kidding. I will be right by myself, dear. So you go and enjoy your adventure. When you're exposed to new things and experiences, new sensations, it makes your mother happy too. Okay, let's be honest. No parent, like at all, would let their 10-year-old go on an adventure by themselves. No freaking way. My mother wouldn't leave me alone in the house until I was 13. And that was only if they were gone for like 30 minutes. They didn't leave me alone in the house for long stretches of time until I was like 15, 16 years old. There's no way my mother would be like, oh, you're 10 years old? Yeah, go on a Pokemon adventure. It'd be great. Please come back sometimes. I'd like to see the kinds of Pokemon you caught. Useful information for your adventure will be added to the guidebook. You can check it in your key items. Again, has anyone cracked that thing open? Oh, then he must have left already. What to do? That boy shouted about going on an adventure, and then he bolted. He's so headstrong and reckless. I at least wanted him to take this. Oh, not to worry. Vivian will deliver that to him. Won't you, Vivian? Oh, really? You do that for me. Vivian, please, take this to Barry for me. We obtained the parcel. Whoop-de-doo. Bye-bye, Vivian. Enjoy your adventure. Let me think. Knowing my boy, he would probably head straight to Jubilife City. Okay, please take that to my berry. Alright. Oh, Vivian, you're forgetting something important. Yeah, the hat that I don't want. Honestly, I really wish there was, like, an option to not wear the hat. Like, honestly. Yes, the hat does always did suit you well, Vivian. Now, off you go. Alright. Another one. Yes. Go, Chimchar! My poor boy. He is physically weakened by his nature. I'm so sad. Alright. Ba ba bum 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 ba ba bum bum. Oh, that's so sad to see for a Chimchar, to see their freaking attack stat be weaker than their special. You never want to see it. Alright. Do you know how to catch Pokemon? I'll demonstrate how to catch one. So just watch, okay? Again, something I kind of wish this game had taken from Sword and Shield was the fact that it skipped the catching tutorial. If you actually managed to catch Pokemon before you went to talk to Leon, you actually got to skip an entire tutorial, because it essentially said, oh, we understand that you know how to catch something already. You know, you only had to catch one Pokemon. That's all you had to do. You only had to catch one. And instead of doing the same thing, this game, well, it has you do the catching tutorial, but personally, I think they should have just done what Sword and Shield did, and just skipped it if you already had Pokemon, which I do. But, you know, if it's going to be a one-to-one remake, the catching tutorial's got to be there. And that's how it's done. Actually, I should have lowered the target's hit points some more. Yeah, no duh. Yep, the important thing is to lower the Pokemon's hit points as much as possible. You don't say. See, a healthy Pokemon isn't easy to catch. The two Pokemon in my belt says otherwise, but okay. Oh yeah, they also get easier to catch if you make one of their Pokemon put them to sleep, or such. Paralysis. Paralysis is the best one to do. Hey Vivian, I'll give you some Pokeballs to get you started. Yep, here's 20 more Pokeballs on top of the 20 I already just bought. I ain't running out of them anytime soon. Oh! Hey Isaac! So far it's been pretty good. Personally, I love the new remake. It's been so good. If you have lots of Pokemon with you, you'll be able to travel further. I actually just started on this Nuzlocke, so, you know, pray for me. See you around. kind of my team so far. Sitting pretty, so. Oh! Oh! Dang it! Cricketot. Usually I can get a Shinx here, but, you know what? Not gonna lie, a bug type is actually not that bad. It handles dark types, it can handle some grass types too. Okay. This is actually not a bad catch. Thanks, bud. Cricketot's not nearly as bad as I thought it was, because Cricketune is so good if you can level it up properly. Alright. Let's take a look at this guy. Oh! He's got a metronome on him! Heck yeah! That is awesome! He's quirky, neutral nature. Heck yes! That is what I'm talking about. Neutral nature, well-around good stats. What is our moveset looking like? Growl and Pound. I mean, honestly, I'll keep that freaking metronome on you and start getting you up on that. So, I mean, yeah, you're not wrong. Alright. We'll start leveling up that bitch. That's awesome. That's such a good catch. Especially with a metronome. I didn't even know they came with metronomes. See, I'm still learning stuff. I've only had the game for about, 3 days? Yeah, 3 days sounds about right. My main profile's just about done. I'm about to hit the 8th gym. I'm gonna have to heal after this. Oh, Growl. Yay. It's not like I'm hitting you with a special move or anything. In fact, is there any early game special dropping moves? I know Baby Doll Eyes was in Gen 8. But I don't think Baby Doll Eyes is in this game. Could be wrong about that, though. Okay. Let's give that Chimchar a potion. Woo! Alright. Oh, you must be talking about the metronome on the Cricketot. I kind of had a feeling that it was rare. But, yeah. Honestly, I'm super happy with that Cricketot. I thought I was going to be disappointed with it, but no, I'm super happy with it. Getting a metronome alone kind of makes the encounter worth it. Not counting the fact that he's actually a pretty decent bug type. God, this music just slaps. Starling grew to level 4. Cricketot hit level 4. I really wish you could turn EXP share off, but in a way, it's not bad either. Personally, it's just a personal thing. How do I sound, by the way? I'm using a new mic, and I'm wondering if it sounds good or not. Level 8! Oh, that attack stat still makes me sad. That poor Chimchar's nature is always going to be a point of contention for me. 348. Alright. there's the Shinx. You know what? I don't even want the Shinx. The freaking Kricketot is worth it. Besides, the Shinx probably has Rival, which isn't a very good ability anyway. Intimidates the better one, personally. Oh, is it in the remake? Okay, then I probably just haven't encountered it then. Yeah, because I figured... Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, Baby Doll Eyes, I think is the one that drops special attack. It always goes first. I haven't seen it in my playthrough. In my first playthrough, but... Yeah, I can't say either here or there. I haven't really looked a lot of things up for this game. Primarily because I kind of want to be surprised, you know? So, I didn't even get a lot of spoilers when it came to this game. I literally am kind of jumping in... this is the second playthrough, but I'm still kind of jumping in blind, because it's only been about 3 or 4 days since I've had it. So... It's good, though. I love it. It's a really good remake. It's very faithful. Yep. Baby Doll Eyes is one of those is a really good move because it's a fairy type move that goes first and it lowers special attack, which is really good. Especially in Sword and Shield, where almost everything you ran into was a special attacker. Like, I've played that game 6 different times, and every time, I usually end up with a special attack heavy team. Not to say that's a bad thing, because most of my favorite Pokemon are special attackers, so... You know, you have Gardevoir, you have Alakazam, you know... What are some of my other favorite special attackers? Chandelure. Chandelure is great in fucking Sword and Shield. There's a lot of good ones in Sword and Shield. There's good physical attackers too in that game, but I usually don't end up finding them. Ooh, Starly hit 6. That Starly's stats are looking kind of sad. Kricketot's stats are looking pretty good. Yeah, that's exactly why I'm kind of going into this game blind, is because it's like, I want to make my own personal opinions on it. Because if I go in blind, I can actually make my own decision. I can say whether or not I like it. And I don't have 50,000 other reviewers telling me, oh, it's bad. You know. I did that with Sword and Shield. I made the mistake of doing that with Sword and Shield. And I decided I wasn't doing that with this. I was doing it my way. So far it's been great. I love it. You know. And Diamond and Pearl were always one of my favorite games to play. Especially considering you and I used to play it a lot with your brother. So, you know, this game series has always had, you know, special place in my heart. In Jubilife, there's the trainer school. Check it out, Vivian. Oh yeah, Barry went to the trainer school earlier. Okay, see you around. Work hard on your Pokedex. Basically saying, hey, Barry's in the trainer school. Thanks, game. Planned on it. I was actually going to do some grinding after I went and got my 5th Mon. I wanted to talk to Barry and get my town map right quick. And my Poketch. After all, it's the trainer's job to avoid having their precious Pokemon hurt in battle, right? So Vivian, what's going on here? You got something for me? Yes, your mother gave me a parcel. You delivered the parcel. So what is this? Score! It's a town map. Huh? Why are there 2 in here? Oh, I like it a lot, but I don't need 2. Here, Vivian, take one. Essentially saying, here you go. Well, according to the town map, I guess Oreburgh City is where I should be going next. There's a gym, so it'd be perfect to raise Pokemon I just caught. Well, I'm on the road to become the greatest trainer of all time. See you around! Bye, Barry. Alright. We're gonna get my Poketch right quick, and then we'll do a little bit of grinding. Oh, you're a Pokemon trainer. But you don't have a Poketch yet? Poketch is short for Pokemon Watch. Okay. Oh my, you're a rare case indeed. You see, I invented and now manufacture Poketches. Not only that, I'm now conducting the Poketch promotional campaign. All you have to do is find the clowns in Jubilife City. If you find them, I'll give you your very own Poketch. Yeah, okay. Let's give this 10-year-old a very expensive item for free. Wow, it's like I'm playing Gen 1 and getting the bike. That's an old joke. Hi, I'm a Poketch campaign clown. Let's roll out... Oh, roll out my question. Oh, that pun hurts. That one hurts. Does a Pokemon grow by defeating others and gaining experience points? No. Yes, I'm not that stupid. Ding ding. You have guessed correctly. Pokemon grow by defeating each other. So essentially these 3 questions that these clowns give you, you can essentially hammer away on them, and you don't even have to read it. You mash A, you get them right every time. See, I don't mind giving the parcel to Barry. Giving the parcel to Barry was always kind of just one of those, here's your first step, give the parcel to Barry, and after Barry gets the parcel, he goes, oh, I need to go to Jubilife to do the gyms. It literally is kind of just telling you, okay, here's where you go next. And it's not a bad first quest, especially considering, you know, if you have, like, Pokemon Red and Blue had the whole, their first quest was more or less just follow the path until you get to the next town, figure it out from there. So Red and Blue was a lot more open. And yes, I just hammered away on A just to prove that that's what you do with this, for this Poketch. You received a Poketch. Yeah, the Poketch is actually really cool in this because you can actually have it up at all time. You can have it up, and it's just, oh, it's so pretty. Alright, let's go get my 5th Mon, and then we can start the grind. Route 204. Bidoof. Okay, that one's not too bad. Bidoof evolves into Rosalia. Rosalia evolves into Roserade. It's also good water coverage. Water, ground, and rock, so... definitely will be a help against Roark. The first gym. So, definitely going to want to level that up. Chimchar learned Taunt. Would you like to give a nickname? No, I would not. Alright, let's come up here. Swipe this. Paralyze heal. Okay. Come over this way, and I'm going to get my old rod right quick. Woo! Got the old rod. You should fish wherever there's a body of water. Oh, and by the way, did you need any tips on using that fishing rod? No. And he still proceeds to tell me how to use it. Thank you! Thanks, game! So, looking at our little team here, we're definitely gonna want to get this Starly leveled up. It's definitely the biggest one we want to do. Get Starly leveled up, get this Kricketot leveled up. I think level 10 is when it evolves. Kind of going off the brain. I could easily look it up, but I'm not gonna. So we're just gonna come down here. Actually, we'll use the one up above because there's Shinxes down there, and I don't want to mess with that. To be fair, I could solo just about anything with Chimchar, but I would just rather not take the risk. Woo! Starly! Starly versus Starly. Fight! Ooh, we have quick attack. Nice. There we go. Bidoof hit 6. I like the fact that Bidoof's stats are actually climbing, and they're not terrible either. So, yeah, the ones you're talking about is Roselia after you evolve. When you evolve Bidoof or Bidoo using Friendship, it evolves into Roselia, and then from Roselia it evolves into Roserade. I think what you're thinking of is Ralts evolving into Kirlia, which then he can evolve into either Gardevoir or Gallade. I think is what you're thinking of. Which, don't get me wrong, I would love a Gardevoir or a Gallade. Ralts is like... Okay, no joke. Ralts is one of my favorite lines. I love Ralts, I love Kirlia, I love Gardevoir, and I love Gallade. They are so good in terms of what they can do. But... Oh, I'm not hitting for anything. It's because he's defensing. Durr. Should have been paying attention. No worries. It's no worries, brother. I understand. Dude, there's about 900 Pokemon to actually keep in mind of. Keeping them all straight is damn near impossible. Yeah, no thanks. I don't even try. Look at my little monkey. He's so happy. Oof, I can take one more of those. Okay. Level 9 to level 10 seems pretty decent to me. So one more level should do, I think. We'll heal up right quick before we do that. I don't know if they're gonna remake Platinum. I would love for them to remake Platinum, because I actually never played Platinum, funnily enough. And I always heard everybody say that Platinum was the better version to play. So I don't know if they're gonna remake it. I think it'd be cool if they did, but I'm not gonna hold my breath. You never know with the Pokemon Company. So I'm just not gonna hold my breath. If they do remake Platinum, I'll probably pick it up just because I love Diamond and Pearl, and I've never played Platinum. I would love to play Platinum at some point, but just right now, getting a copy of Platinum right now is a freaking nightmare. That's a $200 paycheck I'm not willing to spend. I love you, Pokemon, but I'm not gonna spend $200 on a reproduction cart. No, thank you. It's a Shinx. It knows Intimidate. It's level 5. Run. That thing knows Spark. Why not just switch it into another Pokemon? Because that's not a good use of my time. Bidoof! God, this is like... I'm still... Even after playing this game for 2 days straight on my own profile, I am still like getting nostalgic flashbacks of playing this game. Woo! Oh, I'm getting all tingly. This feels great. And I remember so many memories of playing through this game. One of my favorite memories is I couldn't find Rock Slide, or not Rock Slide, it's the ability to climb the rocks. It's the HM. It's the one that you get in the snow place, and I could not find it. Oh, do you? Okay. But, to continue with my story, I could not find it. So one of my cousins, funnily enough, the one I'm talking to, traded over his Infernape. Traded his Infernape over to me that had it. And it was so funny. Because it was level 100, and it was just like, okay, and now I get to walk through the game. Oh man, that brings, woo! I remember getting that. Remember getting that Infernape too. We were up camping, and we were in my grandma's old frickin' trailer. Oh, I'm getting choked up. We were in that old, decrepit trailer. It was almost midnight, and we spent all night playing Pokemon. Just messing with each other in the underground. We were playing Capture the Flag. Like, whoever could catch the flag first was like, get it to 10, you won. We just had little games. It was great. Oh, God, I love this game so much. I think that's part of the reason why I wanted to get this remake, is because there's so many good memories with it. As much as people don't like Diamond and Pearl, I love them. Because they're some of my favorites. They're just some of my favorite games of all time. They're up there with Gold and Silver for me. And Gold and Silver is like my favorite. I still play Gold and Silver to this day. So that should say a lot about Diamond and Pearl. They're still really good games. Oh, you mean in the underground? Yeah, I've got one in my main profile. It's near the center of the map. Okay, level 9 feels pretty good. Level 9 feels pretty okay. How's the rest of the team? What do you have? Poison Point? Oh, but your special attack goes down, but your defense goes up. Hmm? Yeah, okay. That's not bad. I'll take it. Stun Spore. Absorb, Growth, and Worry Seed. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty decent little lineup. I'll take it. Let's go hit the Pokemon Center before we go face Barry. Alright, we're all nice and healed up. Let's head on out. And we're gonna go fight Barry. I believe he starts out with the Starly, so we'll start out with the Chimchar. But first things first. I almost forgot to pick this up. Hey, your Pokemon is quite adorable. Here, make it hold the Quick Claw. Let's give it the most random item at the beginning of the game, shall we? To be perfectly fair, you know, I want it, so I'll give the Quick Claw to Badoo. Ow, my neck just popped. Oh, Pachirisu, jerk. Alright. Here we go. Hey, Vivian. Tell me you got a little tougher. Me? Do you even need to ask? Of course I got tougher. Come on, let's have a battle. Or, let's battle it out. Let's battle it out. It's not that hard. Of course, my dyslexic ass is always like, yeah, I can't read. Starly. Yep. Called it. Yeah! We got the burn. You know, that's the second time this Chimchar's burned off of an Ember. I actually think I have my name for this Chimchar. Heck yes. So once we get to the name raider, I think I have a name for this Chimchar. Oh, here's the Piplup. Okay. Ooh, it's level 9. Well, you should be okay. Should have stun spored. Should have started that. Can't speak, apparently. Yeah, that's not doing a lot, but we'll pop dust. It's faster than us. Stun Spore! Paralyze. Yatch. Start setting up them growths. Because apparently we can't brute force it. Doesn't help that growth's not that good of a move anyway, but you know, it's not Mega Drain or Giga Drain, but you're not gonna get those like this early. Alright, 2 growths. Quick Claw pop when it doesn't even matter. Two growths, and it still did nothing. That's sad. And if you're thinking, well, he's using Growl, it's lowering your attack. Yeah, but Absorb is a special move. So, I should be at +2 with my growths, and I'm barely doing any damage. And you would think, well, your Pokemon's 2 levels below it. Yeah, it is. But I've seen some decent grass types with Razor Leaf be able to one-shot something in a couple of turns faster than Absorb would do. Oh, you're talking the oh yeah, Feebas into Milotic. Dude, that shit was so annoying. The fact of the matter is you had to make it freaking Milotic's beauty stat, which was a contest stat, maxed out. And that was so annoying because we didn't have enough freaking Poffins. We had to freaking trade it around and go, okay, here's a bunch of Poffins, here's a bunch of Poffins, and we just had to shove it down until eventually it was maxed out in beauty. Ugh, I hated that. I hated it. However, to be fair, it was worth it, because Milotic is so good. Milotic is such a good Pokemon, but Feebas sucks. Oh man, Feebas sucks so bad. He makes Magikarp look good. And that's saying a lot, considering Magikarp is, like, the only legit reason Magikarp is around is because of Gyarados. I'm gonna be the world's toughest trainer, and you know it. The first thing to do is take on the Oreburgh City Pokemon Gym. I'm gonna toughen up for that, too. Okay. Oh, no duh. Especially okay, you want to know a funny story about that? In Diamond and Pearl, getting Feebas is impossible. Because there are only 4 freaking tiles in that entire underground. And you may think I'm kidding, but there's only 4 tiles in that entire underground section that potentially has Feebas. And it's a 5% rare chance. You had to fish at the same spot 20 to 30 times until you were sure that the Feebas wasn't on there and had to move on. And there was like 100 tiles to go through. Oh, it's so annoying. That's why when the later iteration games came out, I literally just got one Feebas and I just mass-produced them. Like, my Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire game in my DS case has, like, 30... Oh, in Ruby and Sapphire? Oh, yeah, it was worse in Ruby and Sapphire. There was only 1 tile that you could actually catch it in. I didn't even bother in Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire. Because, you know, there was the online trading section where it was like, okay, here's a legendary. I just want a Feebas. Oh, this is my encounter for this route. What am I doing? Yeet! I got so busy talking, I didn't even realize it was my encounter. Yeah, right? No, it took forever for us to get that. And just finding the frickin' spot for the Feebas was annoying as all hell. I remember, you had Sapphire, I had Ruby, and your brother had Emerald, if I remember correctly. And we were all, like, swimming around all over the place. We were, like, diving under the water. Oh my god, we looked everywhere, and we could not find it for the life of us. And finally, when we actually managed to get it... Oh, it took forever. And again, you had to get its beauty stat up just to get it to where it would actually be useful. So that way you could actually get on Milotic, and it... Ugh, that was a headache. I remember it being a headache, too. Oh, it was fun, though. Like, that week was great. You know, I loved it. But, you know, I look back fondly on days like that, but it does not make me want to go back to play those old Pokemon games, if I'm being honest. It's hard to go back and play those old games. I think the only ones that I'm actually okay with going back to is Red and Blue. I think Red and Blue are the ones that I'm okay the most with going back to. Primarily because Red and Blue are like my jam. Red, blue, silver, and gold were always my favorite. I was not a fan of yellow, which is weird to say. I was never a fan of Pokemon Yellow. Pokemon Crystal is pretty good. I'm playing that on my DS because it's on my 3DS because of the re-releases on there. But Crystal's okay, but man, going back and playing Ruby and Sapphire is rough. Which is a hot take, I know. But going back and playing Ruby and Sapphire is so rough, and Emerald is no better, personally. I don't like Gen 3, which, yeah, that's honestly a hot take, because a lot of people look at Gen 3, like, with fond memories. I personally don't like it nearly as much. I think it's because, I think Ruby and Sapphire were okay, and I thought Emerald was kind of dumb. And then you had Fire Red and Leaf Green, which I didn't like the fact that you were restricted to just Gen 1. Because of the fact that you could only unlock the trading feature once you hit Endgame. And I was never a fan of that. I mean, you can trade between Fire Red and Leaf Green, but you couldn't trade between Fire Red and Emerald or Fire Red and Ruby until Endgame. Which, I think that's kind of dumb, personally. Gen 4 was good. I love Gen 4. Diamond, Pearl, Platinum, solid games. Heart Gold and Soul Silver, love the remakes that they made for it. Right, Red, Blue, Yellow, Crystal, and Emerald. Right, that's kind of what I'm saying, is like Red, Blue, Gold, and Silver, those are like my jam, like 100%. If you want me to play an old school, like, Game Boy Pokemon game, I pick either Gold and Silver or Red and Blue. I pick one of the four. And it's like, well, why not pick Emerald or Ruby or Crystal or any of them? And it's like, well, I kind of grew up with the other ones, so I know them inside and out. Plus, Ruby and Sapphire aren't my personal favorites. I honestly think Team Magma and Team Aqua are kind of... I know, perish the thought I'm going to say this, but I thought Team Magma and Team Aqua were kind of stupid. Like, out of both of them, Team Magma was the bigger threat. Like, no joke. Yeah, we're gonna destroy all the water and make more land for us humans. Well, we need clean drinking water. Where are we gonna get it? You're just gonna evaporate all the water, and then we're just gonna die from thirst. Or you had Team Aqua, where it was like, oh, you're just gonna flood the world? Here, let's make a bunch of bungalows in the water. And there's a town in Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald that's kind of hidden away that proves that that can be done. That humans can coexist on the water, no problem. Yeah, they have that with Pokemon Home and the one on the DS. So I've actually got a lot of my old Pokemon on my Switch in Pokemon Home. I just need to get a copy of Black and White so I can bring up all my Pokemon from Diamond and Pearl. Because I have a shiny Scizor on my Diamond game. And I'm not kidding. I have a shiny Scizor. Like, give me a second. There we go. Gotta load this up so I can show this off, because it's one of my biggest accomplishments. Because there's a story with it. Come on. There we go. Give me 1 sec. Different cart. Here we go. Okay. Now I just gotta make it to a Pokemon Center right quick. And I can show this bad boy off. I'm not kidding. It's a shiny Scizor. And like I said, there's a story behind this. And it's a freaking hilarious one that I've been sitting on for like for 4 years. Look at that. Shiny Scizor. You know, there's where I met it. I met it in the national park. Found that in a bug catching contest. So the story behind it was, I was working at my job that I'm currently working now about 3 years ago, and one night I decided to sit down and play I think this is Soul Silver, actually. Yep. Soul Silver. And I was playing until midnight, and I had to be to work at like 6 o'clock. And the reason why I was playing so late was because I had to make it to the bug catching contest before it closed. I had one shot at it. And I wanted a Scizor. I wanted to play with a Scizor. I wanted to play with that Pokemon. I wanted to play with a Scyther leading up to Scizor. I wanted to do it. Enter the bug catching contest, and boom! Shiny Scyther. First encounter of the freaking bug catching contest at 12:08 in the morning. Whew! Needless to say, when I went to work, I was tired because I did not go to bed that night. I was up. Ooh! My Cricketot's evolving. Oh man, that made me smile though too. So it made my next day at work so enjoyable. Oh, I love Cricketone. Learn Theory Cutter. There we go. It knows a bug type move. And also, just to kind of prove, yeah, I have Diamond. Yeah, I just, oh, that Scyther, when I found it in that contest, oh, I was so happy. And every time I've told somebody that story, they do not believe me until I show them the proof. That I'm like, no, look, it says found in the national park. You know? It's like hardly anybody believes me when I tell that story. Until it's like, no, look, it says I found it in the national park. You cannot get Scizor in the national park. Like, at all. It's great. I love it. And a lot of people could go, well, you could have cheated it in. First of all, I don't know how to cheat in Pokemon. Like, period. And I don't want to learn how. I won't do it. I think it's dumb to try and cheat Pokemon, because then it's like, why are you doing that? Like, I can understand a randomizer through a ROM, but I can't see just going, here, I'm just gonna cheat in a Pokemon. That's like, why would you do that? Woo! Power-up punch. That is going to help. Shinx hit 18. Hit 8. Shinx learned charge. Look at my monkey. He's so happy. Just... boom! Haha! Victory! Oh, God, I'm having so much fun right now. Well, you don't have to bow to me, dude. Bowing is not required. Stand up. Besides, it's not the first shiny I've ever caught. My first shiny is actually currently in my Sword and Shield game. Because my first ever shiny that I managed to catch on my own was a shiny Aron. And I was doing a Nuzlocke with Omega Ruby. And I just stopped in the middle of it because it was like, okay, we're done. No Nuzlocke, we're just going to play through the game. That was a good way through it, too. I was at the Elite Four. I'd released my starter and everything, and it was just like, no, we're done. I mean, you can't blame me. It's a shiny. And then when I went back to play Omega Ruby again for the Oaks Challenge, which, if you don't know what the Oaks Challenge is, the Oaks Challenge is where you go to catch every Pokemon that you can before a badge, which I'm actually thinking about doing for this game, funnily enough. I want to do it with Sword first, which I think I'm going to do beforehand. Really? You never found a single one? Well, I mean, to be fair, catching shiny Pokemon's not exactly easy. It's really rare. I believe it's a one in every 5,000 in the newer generations. Yeah, one in every 5,082, I believe, for the newer generations from Gen 8 up. Oh, new encounter. Duh. Hello, Harley. Pay attention. And it's a Geodude. Graveler's not too bad. Cool. I didn't know Bidoof could learn rollout. You can go to the box. I want the rest of my team to level up. Yeah, shinies are super rare though. From I believe Gen 7 and up, it's been 1 in every 5,082 chances. But in the old games, it was like 1 in every 8. I believe. I could be wrong about that. In fact, I'm actually going to look that one up. Give me 1 second. Okay, so in Gen 4, the chances were 1 in every 8,192, and in current generations, it's 1 in every 4,096. Yeah, that makes sense. My cousin TJ does the same. Ooh, that's a Psyduck. But I've actually never done it. I've never used a Game Cheat or Game Genie on my DS. I actually never knew those existed until I was about... I want to say I was 17, and that was because my cousin James was doing it in front of me. And it was like, oh, I never knew that existed. So, I always did my normal. And trust me, I never completed a Pokédex until I beat Sword and Shield. And let me tell you, completing the Dex in Shield is a nightmare when you don't have Sword. Or another game console to trade with. You actually have to go online and like, hey, is anybody willing to trade with me? Luckily enough, I got together with a group and had a pretty decent group to trade with. Yeah, I already know what he's gonna tell me. I disagree with you, sir. Psyduck is not the best cute Pokemon in the world. Togepi is. Because I'm sorry, I watched the anime. God, I love that thing. Come to find out, it's not very good until you hit Gen 3. Is it Gen 4 or Gen 5 that it got the other evolution? Ooh, I'm having an existential crisis now. When it got Togekiss. Oh my god, is it Togekiss or Togetic? Oh my god. Now I can't remember. I am blanking so hard right now. Dupes Claws, I already have one of you. Thwack. I mean, yeah, you don't want to bonk a psychic Pokemon on the head. You'll just get freaking thrown around. See, Psyduck is actually... Golduck is actually not terrible as a Pokemon. Like, a Psychic Water type's not terrible. Personally, I'm not a fan of Psyduck or Golduck, but... Togetic and then Togekiss? Okay. Oh, I was having such an existential crisis about that. I knew it was Togekiss, I thought. So, thank you. My brain no longer hurts nearly as bad as it used to. Matchup! You are actually not terrible. I don't know if I'm going to add you to the squad yet because I already have a fighter. So you can... We're going to the Pokemon Center. Did I just see that right? Did I just see that right? This thing's got an item on it. It's got a focus band. Oh my god, it has a focus band. Oh my god. Oh, that's so lucky. Oh, a focus band? Holy cow. Let me make sure I remember what this is. An item to be held by a Pokemon. The holder may endure... Yeah! It stops you from getting one shot from full health to all the way. Oh, that's so useful, especially in a Nuzlocke. Hell yes! Sorry to everybody. I am popping off so hard right now. Oh my god. I didn't even know they had focus bands. Holy shit. Looks like I'm going grinding in my actual game because I have not picked up one of those. This is why we go in blind, people. Okay. So we have to go down to the mine to fight Roark. I think we keep Bidoof. I think we keep the Bidoof until he evolves into a Monferno. Something good, something good. Dupes Claws, we already have one of these. But it's free experience. Luckily that one didn't have sturdy, so we're good. X defend. That's not bad. Another Geodude. So there are 3 Pokemon that I know of that are in here. One is an Onix, Zubat, and Geodude. I want the Zubat. Call me crazy, I want the Zubat, because Zubat into Crobat is so good. Crobat is one of the fastest flyers in the game. I want the Zubat, which means I'm going to end up with the Onix. Watch. My favorite OG Pokemon is Growlithe and Arcanine because this day the stats still call it a legendary Pokemon. So I love those to form. Oh, yeah. The Pokedex calls Growlithe and Arcanine legendary, even to this day. So it's one of the funnest non-legendary legendary Pokemon. It's always fun to tell people, well, you don't have the best legendary in the world. They're like, what? Arcanine. And then they just give you that look like, are you serious? And then you just go, it's the legendary Pokemon. Like, Yeah, you can have the Wish Pokemon and the Victory Pokemon, but do you have the Legendary Pokemon? However, speaking OG-wise, my favorite... Do I even have a favorite from there? Yeah, I do. Dratini, Dragonite, and Dragonair. Dratini, Dragonair, Dragonite. Woo! We got my Zubat. We got my Crobat. Woo! Or more accurately, my Zubat. It's not a Crobat yet. We gotta make it happy. I have to figure out a way to damage this thing without actually killing it. I guess Zubat would also be one of my favorites, because, like I said earlier, Zubat is one of the better Pokemon nowadays because of Crobat that a lot of people don't actually think about, because a lot of people just think about, well, you know, Zubat's annoying in the Zubat cave, and it's like, you're right. Have you actually used a Zubat, though? Like, they are speedy as all get out. Heck yeah. Yes. I do not want to give a nickname to Zubat just yet. I do want to add him to the party, though. Starly can go back to the box. Just because there's no point in having multiple flyers. Let's check out this Zubat. Speed down, but defense is up. That's okay, because Crobat's base speed is insane. So having a down in speed nature is okay. I would honestly think that's one of the better natures for it, honestly. Absorb, Astonish, and like all Zubats, your moveset is terrible to start. Yes, go ahead and use Defense Curl against my Absorbs! God, this music rocks so much. There we go. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, 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 bum. Ooh, quick clock pop. Heck yes, and I actually think that actually mattered because he used Rock Polish, which increases speed. So, this Badoo is doing work. Escape rope. That one's a good one. Bum, bum, bum. Taste my rollout! The whack. Again, another case where Absorb is just awful. If you get the badge from the gym in town, you'd be able to do this too. Of course, you'd have to beat the gym leader first, and that'd be me. So what are you doing down at the gym? Okay. Woo! Potion. So how are you doing today? Like, having a good time? You know, kick back, relaxing? Maybe drinking a little bit? Maybe smoking or something? I don't know. Me personally, I'm just having fun. You know, it's my day off. You are not wrong. You are not wrong about that. I will give you credit for that. You're right. It's more of a cartoon. It's a TV show. Oh, you know, if you actually go back and watch those old anime episodes, you notice that Brock doesn't actually use his Pokemon a lot. Like, there are a lot of episodes where he just doesn't throw out a Pokemon. Like, what the heck is with that crap? Sandstorm? Geodude learned Sandstorm? Huh. You learn something new every day. Doing a little bit of grinding now. Oh, my throat still hurts. I've been sick for the last couple of days. Right, no, Zubat is so good. Like, a lot of people hate Zubat, but it's like, have you actually used the Zubat? Like, they are so freaking versatile. They're very good Pokemon, especially Crobat. I think Crobat makes up for the annoyance of having to constantly run from them, personally, because there are so many good uses for it. Like, honestly. So I think I have a little bit of a delay with what you're seeing and what I'm seeing. So I do apologize if I don't respond right away to what you are saying. I hope next stream to be able to fix that so it's not as delayed. I might do another one tomorrow. I don't know. It depends on what I'm looking at tomorrow. However, going through your cards and stuff seems legit. Here we go. That's cool, honestly. That's really cool. Congratulations on your kid. She's a cutie. Mom agrees. She's a cutie. I'm glad to know that things have been going good for you, bro. Honestly. Good for you. You know, I'm trying to get this whole streaming thing up and running. I'm trying to get, you know, all this off the ground, so far it's been working, so I've been having fun with it, you know, I've been posting up a video at least once a week, so yeah, I've been having a good time. This is honestly how I de-stress from my week, because working where I'm working's not always fun, and I can't say where I work, because they monitor everything. So, I would just rather just not worry about that whole debacle. So welcome to the grinding section of our little video here. I only want to grind till about 14 with this video. So honestly, I'm trying to see how long I can stream for with this, because usually when I stream on Twitch, my stream VOD, or my stream period, just crashes around the 2-hour mark. So I want to push this as much as I can tonight, see how far I can go with it. But so far it's been going okay. You know, it's not choppy. I'm looking at the stream screen. Can't speak apparently. The stream preview right up here on another monitor, just so I can see. I think I need to edit that, however. I need to edit the game. Okay. There we go. That way my YouTube stuff's all accurate. Woo! Zubat hit 9. Here, I want to look up how the strongest Pokemon on Roark's team. Because I actually don't want to over-level. Okay, we're just gonna go to Pokemon database. They're super good with this stuff. Shoutouts to Pokemon database, by the way. They are super freaking reliable. Okay, Roark's highest is 14. And we are currently at 13, I believe? Yeah. So, I think we're done grinding. I do not want to grind any more than that. I do not want to overlevel. I want to be at the cusp, so to speak. Let's hit the Pokemon Center, and we will go after Roark. See how this goes. I am super excited. And so far, I'm almost at the 2-hour mark. My internet's not tanking. My stream setup's not looking terrible. I'm looking good. I'm super happy this is working for me. Yeah, come on. There we go. Apparently my aim is not that great. God, this music slaps so hard. I don't care what anybody says. The Pokemon music in these games are freaking fantabulous. They are so good. These just keep getting better and better, I'm telling you. Shinx wants to learn Bite? Sure. I'm okay with getting rid of Tackle, honestly, for Bite. Onyx. Okay. Oh, wow. Bidoo! This freaking Bidoo, man. This thing is rocking house, let me tell ya. Monferno! Bum, bum, bum. Nice. Yeah, I would love to learn Mach Punch. Get rid of Ember for that. Heck yeah. Alright. Time to fight Roark. Go, Bidoo. Stealth Rocks. Retro. You. Absorb! Bum, 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 bum. Woo! And Zubat learned Mean Look. Cool. And Cricketune hit 13. Another Onyx. Oh! Ow. Not a lot of damage. Okay. Think you can take down oh, okay. Cranidos. Here we go. Here's the problem. Yeah, it's faster. No flinch, no flinch, no flinch! Ah, yes. Stun Spore. Whew. Oh, man, that could have been bad. I'm just gonna pop and absorb right away. Just... Oh, that doesn't do enough. Oh, I hate this thing so much. Oh, it's paralyzed. Yeah, buddy! We should be able to three-shot this thing. Oh! Absorb! Oh, I hate this thing so much. Come on. Yes! Three-shot! Oh, that could have been bad. Oh, that could have been bad. So bad. Oh my god. Whew. I hate Cranidos so much. Oh, I hate that thing. Oh, that could have been bad. Oh. My chest. Oh. Yes, give me my badge, please. Oh my god. I almost lost my Bidoo. Oh man. And switching out wasn't going to be a good idea because I was going to take damage the moment I did. So it was either just take the free switch in case Badoo dropped, or, you know, take the free switch so that I'm not just getting hit with a headbutt on top of the stealth rocks. Man, oh man, oh man. Well, we got the first badge, and we are about a minute. In fact, we just hit 2 hours. I'm feeling like this is a good place to call it. So, you know, I'm feeling like this is a good place to call it. So, if you got any last words or anything else to say, now would be the time. If not, I love all y'all. Have a wonderful night. And, yeah, this was great. Bye.